I am finishing the draft for the article that we'll post. I will post this on Indie Hackers and send it to a few people. And the reason behind this is, if you have an idea, it's really good to like write it down so you can visualize what you did, and also creates content, and maybe somebody who has another idea like this, he can test it out himself and maybe it'll work out for him. Just because it didn't work out for me doesn't mean it's not going to work for somebody else. So that's the reason why I want to write it down. When you put stuff on the internet, people will read it and they say, hey, I'll get inspired from this article. I'll try to do it myself, maybe a bit differently, So I try to like be as concise as possible, try to share my experience as much as possible, what I wrote. So this is the email, like, hey, Zach, it's like one of the most famous names. And, show some examples, social proof of what you did. Like I had to blur out some names. And also the results. As you can see, it wasn't as expected. I mean, what could be the expectations? I didn't think anybody would reply, but there's a few people who replied. Sharing some lessons learned. I did this experiment for 8 days. Maybe if I wait a bit longer, I'm able to get better results. And all this came with the idea of trying like lame marketing ideas from Paul Graham. It's an awesome article. You guys should totally check it out. It's called Early Work. And basically, in summary, it talks about the article is mostly about companies, like people fearing starting companies because they think somebody's going to think they're lame, So like, that's why people don't start so many other things. So I said, you know what? Let's try lame marketing ideas. You never know what if something goes viral, if something is effective. From my experience, I've never done something like this. So like, in order to do something new, I have to test it out. So yeah, it was a good idea to test it out and share an article. So let's see what happens with this. Posted on one blog, one medium. It's called Indie Hackers. The reason why I'm putting it here is because there's a lot of founders who are basically on my same page, trying to grow small startups like newsletters, SaaS, which is software as a service. We get feedback from the community. Like I want people who are on my same page, tell me, hey, this is a good idea, but you can change this. You can iterate this. I also test this on something else similar, so that, we can compare results. So like, this is I already wrote the blog, basically copied it from my own personal blog on Notion. Try to post it like somewhere where it can have more visibility. I'm just gonna preview it. Okay, so I haven't really posted on here so much. I don't know why the pictures don't work. I guess somebody will point that out. Yeah, so let's see. Now we're gonna put category newsletter screw, and let's post. And there we go. So yeah, like I said, Indie Hackers is a really cool blog. Mostly people building on public. How much they're earning. As you can see, 1.4K in the first month, 300 trees planned, 75 resources, 100 users, 1K views. They have so many great things. I get a lot of inspiration here for marketing, for growing, for personal things, for tips, for advice. I really recommend Indie Hackers if you guys want to build in public. Send my idea to Harry's Marketing Examples. It's really an awesome way to learn out about marketing. They're really great examples. Like, for example, the comedian Andrew Schultz, how he went viral, like compressing his videos. Really good read. If you guys want to check it out, it's Harry, marketingexamples.com, just marketingexamples.com. Harry's the guy that founded it. So let's send him an email. I want him some advice from him, trying to test this lane marketing example. So, hey, Harry. All right. So yeah, I just went ahead and wrote the email. Basically, what I like about him, how I came across his blog. You guys should totally test it out, check it out. Basically breaking down how Lil Nas song went into virality. Posting about a bunch of memes, making tweet storms. So many great ideas you have over there. Who I am, what's ProductByte a bit. I want to get some advice from him because he's a marketing genius. And here's the post from Paul Graham that I got inspired, and I want to know, like, has he tried anything like this? I haven't seen anybody try out this hey idea, so let's see what happens. Oh, looks like I forgot to write what I did, so let me pause this and let me add it. Yeah, so I just added what my idea was. I totally forgot about that. With emails, you got to read 3 to 5 times to send it to somebody. I don't really have time to like send it to somebody right now. I usually do, but in this, it's a good thing I'm making the video to see my mistake. Okay, so I basically added what I did. Cold emailing Hey members with my Hey account. Okay, so I just read it again. Saludos, Menachem, and everything is good. The links are good. Yes. Okay, send email. All right. You guys enjoyed this video. It was fun testing this lame idea out. Something I want to do more. Every single marketing idea, I have to analyze if it's worth it or not, but you never know until you try. And the good thing about building in public is like you never know who's gonna reach out to you if they like it. Somebody's gonna reach out, hey, I tested out this idea, let's connect, or hey, I tested out this idea, it worked for me. Try to like make this small tweak. People can tell you how to improve when you build in public. There's a saying that says, if you're on the highway and your car stopped, if you're just there standing there doing nothing, nobody's gonna stop. But if people see you like try to push your car somewhere, some people are gonna stop and they're gonna push it with you. So that's the whole idea of building in public. We all going to make mistakes. We don't know what's going to be the outcome of the stuff we tried. For this idea, I didn't know what the outcome was gonna be, but I knew I wanted to share with the world, and show my results, my experience with this kind of idea, and just to share a message that we should all try to like test out different ideas. Obviously try to like analyze if it's worth your time or not, but like sometimes it's just worth it to like do this kind of stuff. All right, until next time, let's see what other lame idea or like what other unconventional idea I come up with. I hope you guys enjoy.